When we've got cold weather on the way, there's only one place to go, and that is to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Williams, our chief meteorologist. And Paul, some snow conversation.
So
what are we dealing with coming into this weekend?
So let me go ahead and give you this caveat. At first, I was looking at just the coding, and I'm still holding true to that. But I just saw something just before we put the segment together. I do have a little bit of a change that just happened with the map. I just caught it in the corner of my eye as I was going through it.
New information.
New information, literally, as we speak right now on what's going on. But so first of all, let's cover the basics, because right now we got cold going on, Charlie.
Freezing cold.
Freezing cold. So bright cold for us for Friday, continuing for tonight. Slightly milder for us on Saturday, which was going to be, that's part of a clipper system that's causing lake effect snow for folks over.
What's a clipper system?
Okay, a clipper system is, coming from the Alberta clipper, from Alberta, Canada, which you're
so all that
quite familiar
northern
with.
air coming down.
Rude neighbors from the north moving in down south.
That's just what Paul says about me all the time.
And it's true. Fortunately, I'm still trying to go to heaven, so I put up with it. But that clipper is going to skip to our north and not bring stuff our way. And then winds are going to shift out to the south, so it's going to warm us up just so this mainly is going to be rain. This is the watching out that we got to watch out for, is possibility of snow, mainly late afternoon going into the evening hours. Now, that has been a change from earlier in the week, so the timing is starting to change. So Saturday, 47, which is close to the norm.
Not bad.
This is the problem day. Sunday. Now, at first we thought it was going to be in the morning time, Charlie. Then it changed. So it's kind of like when you're waiting for your spouse to get ready to go out and they say, I'm ready to go at 8 o'clock, and then you don't leave until 8:30.
Or when your husband says something like, yeah, there's only like 5 minutes left in the game, and that's 25 minutes of time.
Yeah, we don't include timeouts. I mean, come on. Defend the guys. Okay, so here's what's happened with the latest one. And this is the thing that I saw that was a little bit different. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. No, stay with it. I'm gonna go right here to where I want to go. I want to show you something. There you go. Okay, so this is elongated. This is one of the models, okay? This is the model that everybody was jumping off the cliffs on. This might really be Snowmageddon, right? But even that was beginning to shrink a little bit more so.
Okay, so the chances are getting a lot smaller.
The Snowmageddon shrinking it down. So instead of covering the whole peninsula, it's shrinking down. It's like stretching a piece of bubble gum, and it's getting thinner as you pull it apart. Okay?
Love that.
Okay, so that's that. So that's pushing on out of the way. Then we have this different model, which is the one I like. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say,
yeah.
when you're talking about all these different models,
okay,
how do you sort of judge which one do you trust the most on this day, or are there different ones that are better for different things?
Okay, so that first model is sort of experimental. It's called the GFS, or the American model, but it also is now combined with AI.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's my problem. Now, I'm not an old school guy who doesn't like changing, like the people from Moneyball. I don't pay attention to statistics. I just trust my eye. It's not like that. I'm one of the new guys too, but the AI model hasn't proven itself trustworthy for me to put my reputation on it.
Yeah.
But it is dependable. You can't be dismissed just summarily. And so this is the more traditional one that I kind of like. It's going through starting at 10 o'clock. It's a wider swath, but it has a short shelf life because it's the deeper purple that I like to follow. All this stuff, this is like from Donnie Brasco, Fugazi,
It's not going to really be a problem.
Yeah, not really. But right here, but you see that little purple right here? That's the one you want to eyeball right here. Okay? And that covers the central, southeastern, and really over Ocean City. That's where I'm looking for maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 inches of snow there. Worst case scenario. Then, Charlie, we kind of roll on through. So overall, here's the rendition that I'm banking on. An inch of snow just about for everybody. So everybody's invited to the party.
We're all going to get a little bit of it.
Everybody's going to get at least
for all of us.
A 1 inch drink of snow. Now, the folks that are going to be partying down here in Ocean City, down the Chincoteague, they're going to have a 2, maybe even a 3 drink minimum, but that's where they're going to be. Okay?
So this is really our problem area.
That's really the
Everybody's
problem
going to
area.
get a little bit of it, but this is where we're going to get the most, and
Right.
where you're going to have to deal with it the most.
Correct. And not that 2 inches or 3 inches of snow is really a problem, but it can be a problem as it pertains to roads. And that's my primary concern, because when you have that melting that will occur, it's the black ice where the problem comes in from my point of view. So it's the cold and the just enough moisture to cause things to get a little messy, and the freezing that will happen right after it. That's where I'm focusing the main concern. And we're going to have Chris and Bob and covering everything with our radio, our app, on live, and we'll be yelling from the top of the rooftop. If it gets any worse, we'll change everything up and we'll blast it from the hills.
You can always come here to Coast TV to find out what's going on with the weather. Paul, thank you for joining us. We always appreciate, we'll do a little of that. We always appreciate having you here on the show. We've got more Coast Life coming up right after this.